All right, LeBron, a 40 ball, Otis! All right, LeBron, as Austin just said, I'll say the first thing that he said, a 40 ball at age 40. Oftentimes when I ask you where you find the energy in these situations, you say sleep, but that wasn't possible last night. I think the team got to the hotel at about 3 in the morning, so I need a different answer.
I think it was sleep still. We did get in at 3, but I slept all the way till about 11:30 this morning. Got some rehab after that for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I slept again for about 2.5 more hours. I usually catch the first bus over here, but my body was like, nah, not the first bus. I caught the last bus, got ready for the game mentally and physically when I got here, and was able to get a good roll win.
You did get some help from your friends tonight. I know that Austin Reeves earned your trust a long time ago now, but he has 3 defensive plays. He's able to get over 30. What did you see from him?
Everything. Obviously he made up from getting kicked out in the third quarter last night. We needed that effort from AR, both offensively and defensively. Got a big-time charge here, big-time strip right there at the end on Jeremy Grant, and he was awesome on the offensive end as well.
Look, you did have 11 turnovers. Now, maybe you got fouled on a few of them, but nonetheless, you're able to kind of find other ways to make sure that you get the victory. How did you see all that play out?
Yeah, I was definitely, sometimes some of my turnovers because I was being too passive, but I still got to get the ball on time, on target, and I'll take account for 9 of them. 2 of them I was getting back in defense, trying to recover the ball, trying to save the ball. It didn't go our way, but a win is a win, and I'll be fine with it. I'll be better next game.
Last one for you. What's important as you move forward here now, reintegrating Luka starting in the next game?
It's not just the next game. It's going to be a process for us for the rest of the season, obviously. As we continue to learn, what we want to do offensively, defensively, our system, our calls, our cadence. And then we got to also, figure out, and learn from him as well, because he's such a great, unbelievable talent. And, we need to be able to play with him just as much as he needs to play with us, offensively, defensively, and all facets of the ball. So every day, every game, every practice, every shoot-around, every film session, we got to continue to get better and better and integrating our new parts. But he's definitely priority number 1.
Go get some more sleep.
I appreciate it, yeah.
LeBron James always delivers in the Northwest, Brez. I believe he's got the highest scoring average ever against Portland.
Games coming into tonight. And no matter who's in or out, we always talk about it. It's a next man up mentality.
Yeah, last night was a shoulda. They should have won that game, but they didn't. And tonight they should win this game, because even though if you don't have LeBron or Luka, overall this is a better team. Now that you got an angry AR who's made a plan because after his bench also last game, you have the ability to beat this team, because this team is young, meaning the Portland Trailblazers, but they're still beatable at home. They've been playing well, and give it up to Chauncey. This team was very bad last year, and now Chauncey has got these guys playing, but you still have to take this game as, hey, we can't lose this game. This would be 3 in a row. And as a team, that was one of the things when I played for the Lakers, our goal was to never lose 3 in a row, unless, the big dogs were out like tonight. But we still didn't use that as an excuse. We wanted to get more minutes, more shots when Kobe and Shaq didn't play. So hopefully these guys can show you why they're in the NBA and they can get this win if the 2 big dogs don't play.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, okay, you go back to before the break, Allie. You're in Utah. You're favored by a half dozen points. Utah doesn't really care about winning right now. They're thinking Cooper Flag, and you lose that game by a lot. That leaves a bad taste in your mouth going into the break. You say, okay, we're home coming out of the break. The rescheduled game from a month ago. Started the break a little bit, coming back from the break a little bit earlier than expected, and it looked like it. The Lakers, good first half defensively anyway. Bad game overall on offense, 97 points. I mean, that's just not enough. And this Hornets team, they're not good. They're 14th in the East. Lakers were favored by 13.5 yesterday. You've got to get those wins and stack them up against the bad teams. They've been pretty good at that this year, Rob. Not so the last 2 games. Now you get another team just a few spots up from the bottom in the West. You have to win this game because the schedule over the next month and a half is not going to be easy, Allie.
I think one thing we can all agree on, last night was sloppy. It was not pretty. Maybe that is what Portland will feel tonight, as it's their first game post-All-Star. You never know.
There you go.
Lakers can turn things around.
Lakers already have.
Tip-off is coming up at 7 right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. We get you live to Portland Lakers reporter Mike Trudell, first on the floor, as always. Hello, Mike.
Hey guys, welcome to Portland. So we've been trying to figure out who is going to play and who isn't tonight, and have yet to see LeBron go through his warm-up. So that usually an indication that he might not, but we'll see. He could be doing something in the back and obviously working on that left foot. Now the team did get to the hotel, I want to say around 3 o'clock in the morning last night. So no Luka Doncic and no Jared Vanderbilt, but some of the other vets are expected to play here. So JJ talked about a couple of things in the pregame, including just what he's seen from his team of late.
Certainly the eye test will factor into it, and it is, you're right, it is hard to really get a lot from 11-minute lineup combos. That's just the reality. You know, they normalize at 250, and I'm not sure, you know, with the amount of changes we've had, we're going to have many lineups that are going to get to 250. But this is, you know, it's one of sort of my priorities going forward, particularly with the way our schedule is going to play out over the next month, is just you know, just figuring out what gives us the best chance to win every night, both with lineups and with rotations.
LeBron has obviously played with a ton of other great players, and Luka's a different player. Do you look back at how he's worked with some other guys, or do you just kind of analyze it as what we're at today and how him and Luka might work out, or take anything from the last pair?
Yeah, you'd have to ask him that. I mean, I think you can learn a lot from experience, and you can rely on past experience to help with the present. And I think you also evolve as a player and a person. And you know, I think he's been fantastic since we got Luka, just in terms of his engagement and you know, ability to connect with him. And you know, he's going to sacrifice as much as anybody. That's just the reality, and he's on board. He's on the train, full go. So, and he's been that way for several months. I mean, he's been awesome. I can't say it enough. LeBron he's insane. He's insane.
All right, so there's JJ Redick. Guys, look, so Portland has been playing their best basketball of the season. They did lose their 3 games before the break, but they were at Minnesota and then 2 at Denver. Before that, they had won 9 of 10, and Ali already cited the 6 straight wins here at home. So they're much better than their record, playing some good basketball, and it certainly will be a difficult second end of a back-to-back tonight for the Lakers.
So it's not one we should tab a winnable game, Mike Bresnahan. Thanks so much, Mike Trudell. We'll talk to you later in the show. We're taking you all the way to Bill and Stu for the call of the Lakers and Blazers. Rui's hot scoring stretch could continue tonight. 17 points last night. He's averaging more than 20 per over his last 4 games.
Các bạn vừa xem xong video phân tích của chúng tôi. Sau đây sẽ là video hướng dẫn cách làm một cái đồng hồ hình quả bơ của chúng tôi. Bây giờ các bạn cùng tôi thực hiện cách làm nhé. Hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn cách để có thể làm một cái đồng hồ hình quả bơ. Ở đây thì cái quả bơ của mình thì mình sẽ có sử dụng 2 màu nhé các bạn. Đó là cái phần màu xanh, nó đều là màu xanh lá cây, nhưng mà cái phần vỏ của cái quả bơ này thì mình sẽ sử dụng cái phần màu xanh đậm hơn, và cái phần màu xanh nhạt hơn như thế này. Thì mình sẽ sử dụng làm cái phần ruột ở bên trong, cũng như là cái phần mà mình sẽ làm phần mặt đồng hồ. Đây thì mình sẽ có thêm màu trắng, màu đen, màu vàng nhạt và màu cam. Thì đây là tất cả những cái phần màu mà mình sẽ cần phải sử dụng để làm cái chiếc đồng hồ hình quả bơ này. Tiếp theo thì các bạn chỉ cần chuẩn bị thêm cho mình những cái bút bi này, để mình sẽ viết những cái con số lên trên cái đồng hồ này. Bút chì, vẽ quả bơ này, kéo để cắt, đúng không? Và cuối cùng là keo nến, thì mình chắc chắn là mình sử dụng keo nến để mình dán các cái phần bộ phận của cái quả bơ này lại với nhau rồi. Bây giờ thì bước tiếp theo nhé, là mình sẽ vẽ cái quả bơ này nha các bạn. Thì mình sẽ vẽ cái ruột trước, thì nó sẽ có màu xanh nhạt hơn, và cái phần vỏ thì mình sẽ cắt bằng cái phần màu xanh đậm hơn. Bây giờ thì các bạn sẽ vẽ cho mình cái quả bơ màu xanh lá cây nhạt hơn như này. Các bạn vẽ nó to ra một chút, bởi vì lát nữa mình còn làm cái mặt đồng hồ bên trong này thôi.